Hey folks, how we doing? I'm back again. Another loud ride home on the bike next to the highway. Alright, so let's see. So on Thursday we talked about intention. Yesterday we talked about getting up and taking action. Today, let's talk about staying a beginner. Day one is forever. So now, when I say stay in the beginner, I mean that in the sense of the most exciting time for anything that you start or that you do is in the very beginning because you're fully aware of the idea that you need to learn a bunch of things and you're open to learning new things, right? Because you're beginning. Day one, you're all excited about the learning. You can't wait to get started, you know what I mean? So that's one thing that I've been thinking about I'm building this new coaching course is that I want to make sure that I stay a beginner because the things that I've learned so far, every day, I honestly find more and more things that I don't know that I'd like to know. And there are other platforms and other different tools and just all kinds of things that I definitely want to know while I'm on this path. And that's what the thing about this coaching course is for me is that I want to give people the opportunity to have blueprint laid out in front of them like I didn't have for myself. Because unlike a lot of people, I'll say, and I'm not saying this to down anyone or to, say somebody's bad or doing better or worse or whatever. But I know a lot of people have an issue with taking action. And that's one thing that I'm pretty good at is once I learn something or once I feel like I've learned it well enough, I'm willing to go and take a chance to go out and see if I can be successful at it. So that's one thing that I want to give people an opportunity to have a leg up, you know what I mean? So that they don't have to worry about learning all of this extra stuff to even get started. I'm going to get you to the place of where you're going to be able to launch the thing that we've been working on after the 2 weeks. And depending on what you do with that, you can start to make money. And this entire time of me talking about the course, I haven't been really telling you guys what I'm going to be doing when I'm showing people, but I'm teaching folks how to build websites for either themselves or for other people, right? So that's not even the biggest part of what I'm going to be teaching. That's the skill that you get to walk away with. That I'm going to get you into the mindset of thinking how to set these things up, how to keep moving forward, how to have everything set up before you start to launch. Because now you don't have to go and learn how to build a site and then learn what you should be putting on the site, where it should go. I'm going to give you all of that stuff. And then at the same time, in a very sneaky way, which I have thought a lot about this, and I have, I think, written it perfectly, but I'll be finding out here in the next month when I start accepting students and letting them go through, and then I will adjust feedback. But now you'll have all of these things, and you'll have the mindset to keep yourself going and to make sure that you are successful in your new venture. Because I can tell you this about myself. When I first started to think about making websites for people, to charging people anyways, because I was doing it for free for lots of folks. And all of the people that I gave the website to for free, they did nothing with it, bro. And because they didn't have the mindset behind going to use the tool and the great opportunity that I just gave them. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into the mindset of, dude, I need to start charging people money for this because it is going to be of value to them, right? Because it won't, nothing has value unless you assign a value to it. So if you give somebody something for $0, that means that to them it's worth $0, right? Because there's no value assigned to it for a lot of times, right? So the thing that I started to do was, well, the thing that I'm still doing now, if you want me to build your website, you can go to my description or you can check out my TikTok and then click the link in my bio and click the link in the description here on YouTube and you can click on that first button that says under construction. I don't really want to be taking on new clients at this moment, but if you need my help, go ahead and click it, and I can build you a page for $100. That's what I was starting with, was $100. I was charging people, and I felt weird about it. And then I had a client go, so what's that going to be, like $500-$600? That's the most that I charge, is $500 for a site. You know what I'm saying? And these people are willing to pay me that for what I'm offering people for the $100 or the $200. They're willing to pay me $500. So that's why this this course is going to be a wonderful thing for people because with this skill that you're going to learn, you can charge people what I charge people $550 for. You can charge somebody $2,000. You know what I'm saying? So you can't help but to win. It's all about the audacity that you have to go step out and share your gift with the world. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't something that I thought that people even needed. So it wasn't something that I was willing to charge all this money because I thought everybody knew how to do it until I started doing it for people, right? So now I'm gonna help other folks, which is the thing that I know I can do well. The thing that I definitely go over expectations or expectations for training and teaching people. That's what I do. I have I'm really decent at helping people figure out what they're trying to figure out. I'm a good teacher. And that's not to brag. That is a humbling something for me because for the longest time, I've been trying to kind of run away from that because I'm like, dude, I don't really want to sit here and try and train people or whatever because who's going to want to listen to me and blah, blah, blah. But apparently, lots of people want to listen to me. Lots of people want to know what I know, and I had no clue. So that's a blessing right there, man. And I cannot stop panting. I'm riding a bike. You go ahead and have a conversation with people riding a bike and you not pant a little bit. But so that's what I'm saying. So the course that I'm offering, man, it's a really good thing, man. I think it's going to help a lot of people. I know it's going to help a lot of people. And it's going to give you such a leg up on creating a sustainable business as long as you can keep your mindset going. You know what I mean? As long as you can stay focused on what you're doing and keep your mission at mind, bro, you're gonna have no choice but to succeed. And I can promise you, when you walk into a small business or you talk to somebody you know at a trade show or something like that, and you go, hey man, I build websites to help people to get their gifts or whatever it is that they do out to the world, to get your purpose out there to the world, people are going to start signing up instantly. That's what happened to me. I mean, day one, people were already like, oh, yeah, no, I need a site, no, I need a site. And people were willing to pay me a lot more money than what I'm charging people currently, you know what I mean? Which, that's fine by me because I understand that getting the website built is a big deal. It's a really big deal for some people because they've done all of the other work. They have the mentality to keep going in their business because they have, and they've already built a business. All they need is a way to get it out there to the world. So that's where I come into play, is to help them with the rest of their plan, to help them fulfill the rest of their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always somebody who wants what you offer. So I'm trying to help people become visible to the folks who need that's what I'm going to do for these other folks as well. So when they come, how we doing, boss? So when they come to my course, then they can take it. They can charge whatever they want. I have scripts that I can hand out if you want. I have templates, so you never have to start from scratch. You can always use a template that I'm going to give you or something like that, you know? I have everything that should be needed for a beginner to go out there and start helping people or help themselves fulfill their call to, put out their gifts to fulfill their purpose, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give them all of the tools. And the only thing that I'm waiting on now is for my site to finish getting built, because I had to get the site built or it was never going to get done. But me doing it because, of course, this is my baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here. I started building out the my site for the course, and bro, I gotta tell you, it was taking forever because I kept changing every little thing. I'm like, oh, this isn't right. This is not where it needs to be. I need to be doing this instead. And that was just not gonna be very productive for me or for all of the people that I can help here once this thing gets built. So I had to cut it out and I had to let somebody else do it, which is very hard for me, honestly, to let somebody else um, have their hands in this thing that's near and dear to my heart. But I have to think more like a CEO if I want to be able to expand my reach to help more people. You know what I mean? I have to let people that are better at things do the thing that they're better at than me, And I need to focus on the vision. I need to focus on the mission. I need to focus on how to get out there to help more people. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. In the overall sense of things, I'm super stoked. I can't wait to get this course out there for people to come and start changing their lives. I mean, if you, like I said, I'm not really focusing on really creating websites for other people right now at this moment. But if you need my help, if you need me to create your website, click on the thingy, and go inside. The very first thing on my tab link or that little screen, it tells you under construction, but it's still up and running. So you can go in there and put in your information. Take care of what you need to if you like to, but all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day.